Hawks lose again. Again to the Colorado Avalanche with the same score just 2 games ago. 5-0 to the Colorado Avalanche, and this is just ridiculous. It's now a 22 game road losing streak for the Chicago Blackhawks. It's ridiculous. It's driving me insane how this team goes out, look good for a little bit, but can't do much at all. They can't score a goal. They can't do much of anything right now to actually get a victory because we only won 1 game on all of February, and it's now March. The only game in February we won was against the Ottawa Senators almost 3 weeks ago. It is frustrating. This is the time where, at this point, it's constantly the same thing each and every night with this team. They are on a massive losing streak where that makes it, after tonight's game, they went on now are on a 7-game losing streak. Add that to our 22 game road losing streak. This shows why we're the 32nd out of 32 teams in the entire NHL. It's insanity how everything looks like it's just like a losing, I hate to say it, mentality. It just feels like it. There's no fight with this team. They lose it 5-0 to the Colorado Avalanche. Yes, a cup contender, but the way they lose it for the second time in just 3 games, they lose 5-0 to the Colorado Avalanche to the same goalie, and Antonin, who is a rookie in the league now as a goalie, and I never heard of him until the game we just lost to them in Chicago, 5-0. This is frustrating. The fact that they keep losing each and every night, it's a boiling point at this point. They end up having even shots, 37-37, third period. Frankly, the Hawks probably should have had 4 goals in the third period. That's how well they played in that third period of play. First period, shots on goal, 15-12 for the Blackhawks. Second period, 8-14 for the Colorado Avalanche. Third period, 14-11 with a lot of high quality chances for the Blackhawks that did not go in. The Hawks just frustrate me right now. It is. It's a blatant, frustrating time to be a Chicago Blackhawk fan. It just seems like everything does not go in the net when they have high quality chances. And if it goes in the net, it's in our net. Mrazek, he played well tonight. It's the fact the team on those goals against kind of hung him out to dry each time. I don't know what can be changed with this team. I get it. Trade deadline is in 4 days, but we don't have many assets to move out of the roster to actually hopefully fix some issues. But that's the problem. The team is the worst team in the NHL for reasons because they can't score goals. They have defensive issues, and it's just frustrating to watch. Here we go. For the goals of the game, we'll just go read them right off. 12 minutes into the first period, Nathan MacKinnon with his first of the game, 38th of the season, assisted by Devon Tays and Cale Makar, makes it 1-0 Avalanche. Yes, the Avalanche top 3 players on their roster puts in a goal right off the hop 12 minutes into the game. And then 5 minutes later, Jonathan Drouin scores his 11th of the season, assisted by Colton and Gerard to make it a 2-0 game in the first period at 17:22 in the first. The Hawks in the first period, they looked good, but they couldn't find an answer to actually score a goal. Second period we go. Look pretty good for the first half of the period. Can't find a goal. Avalanche take advantage. 12 minutes and 38 seconds into the second period. Cale Makar with his 18th of the season, assisted by McKinnon and Rantanen, makes it 3-0 Colorado. And then 5 minutes later, at 17:38 in the second period, Zach freaking Parise scores his 4th of the season, 3rd against the Blackhawks in this short period of time. Assisted by former Blackhawk Caleb Jones and Nathan McKinnon to make it 4-0 Colorado. It is so frustrating. It's really frustrating. It's the boiling point. We go to the third period. Hawks come out with a power play. Don't do much with it. They move the puck well on their power plays they had tonight. Had a couple chances that didn't go in. We go to the third period, but they get a late penalty against, and at 15:35, to add salt to the wound by running up the score, the Avalanche decides to put out their top skaters on the power play when they had a 4-0 lead with 5 minutes remaining, under 5 minutes remaining in regulation. You don't do that when you have a lead like that. You usually don't see teams try to run up the score, and they do. At 15:35 on the power play, Nathan McKinnon with his 2nd of the game, 39th of the season, assisted by Duran and Lehkonen to make it a 5-0 game for the Colorado Avalanche. And that's the score. A 5-0 game for the Avalanche. It's frustrating to all hell that this team continues to find ways to not score goals, continues to just play this rough. It is really, it's just frustrating. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts are after these rough games, because I don't know what can be changed with this roster right now. It is frustrating. So thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, while we're 32nd in the league for one reason, it's the tank. But it wasn't supposed to be a tank season.